evaluating an expression, you must substitute in the value of each letter. The key thing is, we won't come across this today, but we will in future lessons, that you have to remember whatever symbols were in that expression originally have to stay there. You do not get to get rid of them. Now today we're not going to have to worry about that, but tomorrow in lesson 3, we're going to start working some subtraction, and it's very vital that you remember that though that subtraction sign still has to stay. Okay, even when you're substituting in and a number had a negative sign, you have to keep it. But for today, we're just going to go ahead and do basic substitution. So here I have for A, well, A was worth 4. So I'm going to substitute a 4 in there. I'm going to just go ahead and bring my plus sign. And now B was negative 5. So plus negative 5. By golly, that looks like something that we've been doing. So now if I look at these, this is a positive 4 inferred because there's no number or no symbol there. And a negative, those are different symbols. Find the difference. So the difference is 1. Apply the larger sign. 5 is a larger digit. It had a negative sign. So our answer would be negative 1. So we're adding one step to what you were just doing. And that's by substituting in the number for the letter. And they're going to tell us what the number is for each letter. We don't have to solve that right now. As we get older, we might have to solve and find out what a certain letter is. So let me see what I had here. Oh, I already went over that verbally. Just if symbols are present, you have to remember to keep those there. So let's try another one. Shift off. Bye-bye. Okay, so let's try B plus C. So basic substitution. Here's my B. It's negative 5. So negative 5. Plus my C is negative 8. So plus a negative 8. So I'm going to look at the symbols just like we were doing before. Negative, negative, same symbol. Find the sum. So I'm going to sum, or I'm going to add them together, the digits. 8 plus 5 is 13. Same symbol, find the sum, apply the same symbol. They both had negative symbols. We should have gotten negative 13. Okay, so I'm going to pull 2 out here, and I'm going to have you guys work on those. I'm going to shift this up a little bit so I can bring both of those out at the same time. All right, so here's the first one. And in that one, we already had a number. Ooh, that second one's working absolute value that we worked back in lesson 1. So remember, these mean absolutely how far is that answer. Okay, everything's inside the absolute value. So you're going to go ahead and solve it like you normally would. And then just remember, if they want to know what the absolute value of that was. So go ahead, pause your video, and work your way through these 2 problems. Oops. Okay, so let's go ahead and go through these. Hopefully you paused the video and had time to kind of work through it. So I'm going to do my substituting in. So A was 4 plus C was negative 8. So I'm going to put that in a parenthesis just so it doesn't look so confusing. Plus this I'm just going to carry down, negative 4. Okay, they didn't put a letter there. Okay, so now when I look at this, kind of like we learned on the previous slide, I'm going to find the ones that are the same. So same symbol, find the sum. So 12. Apply the same symbol, negative. Plus positive 4. So I'm just going to write 4. So now they're different symbols. This is positive versus negative. Different symbols, find the difference. So 12 minus 4. So 12 minus 4 is 8. That's my difference in the digits. Apply the larger sign. So when I look, 12 is the bigger digit. It had a negative sign, so my answer is going to have a negative on it. So you should have gotten negative 8 for that one. And for the next one down, we have to go through and substitute everything in. So 4 for A, plus B was negative 5, plus C was negative 8. Okay, and I don't want to forget that in the end, I have to find the absolute value once I get this answer. Okay, so put these 2 together because they both have negatives. So that gives me negative 13 here. And I had a positive 4, so now they're different. So if I find the difference between those, the difference between 13 and 4, subtract between them would give me 9. Okay, now I'm going to look to decide if it's positive or negative. The larger digit had a negative symbol, so it's -9. Now I need the absolute value of that. And some of you might have forgotten to do that last step. So the absolute value of -9. Absolutely, how far is -9 from 0 on the number line? That would be 9 places away. Okay, so they're throwing in a little bit of stuff from lesson 1. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and finish out the lesson. Just check with me to see what your homework is if you weren't here. So thank you.